Hello. Hello. Right, just going to do an Instagram story. Bear with me. Grizzly bear. Grizzly bear with me. Get distracted by reels of tennis. Tennis, tennis, tennis. Tennis, tennis, tennis. Tennis, tennis, tennis. Oh my god. All I think about is tennis, 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 tennis. Oh, wait a minute. I need to upload a reel first. Yeah, I need to upload that. Join me. Property filter deals. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Got it. Forgot my name. I'm the assistant sales guy. That's me. Yeah, lovely. Shut up. All right. Okay. 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 It's time to go live with a functional microphone. This time, yeah. So we're gonna do this properly. Short and snappy. Find some deals. Find one for Wednesday. Let's go. No way. Okay, speaking of property, look at this. Own this lakefront Scottish castle for 140 grand. It'll be, yeah, needs a bit of a refurb. Nice. Beautiful though. Wow. Okay, lovely, love that. So we're good. We're gonna start. Yeah, let's go into property filter. Well, there's still a few more. We're gonna go on this one. Okay, guys. So the creative property question this week was presented the scenario of you're doing a assisted sale refurbishment and there's an unexpected structural issues which costs 18 grand. Very rare that it will actually cost that much if you use the tricks of the trade, but yeah, what's the best first step? Is it to ignore? Is it to review the financial appraisal? Is it to try to increase the asking price accordingly by 18 grand, or is it best to just terminate the agreement at that point? Well, if you terminate the agreement, I mean, you can, but I think that would be unethical investing. If it's, it's costing extra 18 grand, and what you're going to do is not fix it and give it back to the vendor. When you've said you're going to complete a refurbishment, the least you're going to do is complete a refurbishment on the property. Obviously, you can't control how long the end buyer takes when you agree the sale, but I think it's unethical because you go, oh well, there was a crack that we didn't see, because you present yourself as the professionals. They shouldn't be put off by a crack. Increase your asking price by 18k. You always try and get the best price you want, so it's not that. Ignore it's not that. So obviously review the financial appraisal. Check out that impacts your return on investment, and then you can try and adjust the asking price. You can try and, by reviewing the financial appraisal, you have obviously increased by 18 grand, and that's not your fault. That's just how much it costs to fix the structural issue. But what else can you save money on? So that would be the next question there. In my mind. All right, so we are again reviewing properties that are flagged up by Property Engine, which is what I used to use. Okay, and then we are actually searching them in Property Filter, which is honestly a more frustrating software to use. I'm trying to though make the most of the sort of extra content that they have in Property Filter. It is a more complete package, but honestly, my opinion based on last week, for God's sake, it's just good marketing. And Property Engine might be better. Apart from the wait list, the put this property on a waiting list kind of thing. That was better in Filter, but yeah. So look, we can't do a direct comparison today from Property Engine to Property Filter. I don't have Property Engine anymore, but I don't even know how to set up alerts on Property Filter. The alerts on Property Engine were pretty good. So I'm going to put them to the test. So I'm literally just going to copy the address and go to... Actually, to be fair, there's something in Property Filter that's better, Smart Search. So you can just put that in and it knows exactly where it is, rather than... I think you just had to have the postcode in Property Engine, which it doesn't work. So it's better. Right, so this is still on the market. So let's have a look at the details. I just find there's too many clicks on this software, and it's clicks along this, so I just have to calm it down. So this looks like it does indeed need a refurbishment. Doesn't look like it's anything major, just cosmetic stuff. Oh, I think I was gonna say late granddad, it was 2013, but my granddad's kitchen looked like that. It was a bit bigger. Exactly like that. Literally the same. His property had these blue carpets as well. That's weird. Yeah, pleasant. The bathroom wasn't quite that hideous. It was blue. Blue passport. Anyway, look, let's not get distracted. We're going to do a 45-minute stream today because of had to start a bit later. Had a bit of an emergency, but we're all good now. But we're not going to go on into the small hours of... No, that's not the right term. Into the late evening. We're just not going to go into the late evening. Small hours is early morning, isn't it? So I'll set the timer. I'll just set it as 40, and then so I normally ramble on after the time has gone off anyway. We're going to finish around 8 o'clock. So it needs a refurb. Okay, yes, it's been reduced quite heavily. A lot of properties have. What this doesn't have going for it is an offer. Or I'm sure it has some offers, but none have been entertained to the point where they've been provisionally accepted. So for an assisted sale, you're looking for a frustrated and motivated vendor that's had sales fall through in the past through conventional routes, and then you can provide the creative solution. So I would ideally look for some yellow here. Anyway, the next thing I want to look for is whether, once this is refurbished, which, looking at that, will cost about 50 grand. What can it fetch? Now, this is the feature that I find frustrating in property filter. You really have to put it in a new tab. Oh, you know what? I should mute that. Oh gosh, I had an issue with audio with all I don't know with the different. I had an issue with the different audio settings last week, and it was all echoey. Anyway, so property filter, this is how it works. So by default, quarter of a mile. Yeah, I'm okay with that. The one I don't like is it's like all dates. No, we want last 12 months. We want relevant dates. The market changes all the time. We want comparables, and comparables on available properties is it's already comparing like for like. I mean, it's comparing like for like in its current state, but the point of the comparable is you're comparing once you've refurbished property. So in a transformed, developed state, you want to compare other properties that are also in a developed state to find out what it's likely to fetch when it has been developed. And I like to go for highest surface area. The problem is, it'll probably forget about, it forgets about the date when you have this removed. I mean, why? Lots of clicks. So, any here that, oh, and we should remember by going over here, what is the surface area? Right, so 84. So that's why I put the highest ones first. I'm like, well, let's scroll past those. Want something 84. I suppose you could put lowest first if you really wanted to as well. Why on earth can I not see the square? Why are you not letting me? Oh, why is it not? Why can't I see the bottom of the advert? Oh, what is this? I don't want to guess. For God's sake. No, that's annoying. All right, well, that was 96. This one is. Oh, then when you go on to show details and then you go back, it doesn't. What does it want? Also 96, so waste of my time. And where it's going to go? It's okay. No, it did remember where we're at. 95 again. Waste of my time. I'm not going to go to kind of above 10 meters either side because that's a great difference. 94. That is 10 meters. So we can somewhat entertain it. 650 looks like a nicely developed one. 650, and it's had the slight extension at the back. Okay, 650, and that's beautiful. So this in property entry I would save this comparable, but you can't do it in property filter. How annoying! Writing time. So what's the property we're looking at? I don't really want to write down stuff that's later going to be. I'm going to cross it out and be like, nah, that one's not worth it because. That's what I'm sensing with this. You know, you get it for 5. Say it's 540, isn't it? It's for $540. It's for legals. Obviously 550 or something to the vendor. You spend 50 grand. Well, I wasn't including doing an extension because you don't want to have to get into that sort of thing. With assisted sales, bear with me. I'll sit sideways when I do these live streams. Probably terrible for my back, but hey, it's only I just find it's more comfortable. Why? I don't know. But as I was saying, you developed it up to 600. We only achieved 650 with an extension, so yeah, it's not looking great. But that 650 is a comparable. Now this one is also old, and this one is it'd be harsh to say old, but not modern. If anyone knows how to say comparables in the software, please let me know. But like the AI assistant. No, they're not AI. They're real assistants. Kind of like, now we don't do that. It's like, why would you not want to save a comparable? It's your main point of reference. I don't want the AI choosing my comparables for me. Well, maybe I do. But anyway, nothing happens. You just have to scroll through and write it down. I mean, come on. It's 2026. So, oh my god, I've done that. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, so is there anything else I can do? Yes, I can increase the radius. Doesn't do anything. Oh, I need to press search. Am I stupid there? Maybe. Anyway, we've got the same filter on, so we're looking for the. Are you? I'm sorry. Why can't I see? There's 28. I can't scroll past number 8. Number 10. What? What? Dude, this thing's so bad. Why do people? Oh my. Why do people say this is the best software for? It's rubbish. Why can't it says you've got? It's telling me. Oh, okay. Let's change this. No. 28. Oh, hang on. Calm down, Elliot. That's because you put 12 months, you put 24 months, and there would be more. Okay, fine. Also, table view, yes, better. Anyway, it doesn't seem to have improved things, so therefore I am not going to add this property to my pipe. Yes. Okay, so we just copy the address. So yeah. Yeah. Oh dear. Address and pop it in there. Sorry, I just had a random intrusive thought. It needs to be. Okay. Sorry. Yeah, on it. So this is the property that email I was referring to. 520, yeah, okay. 600 is 520. It's not a small reduction. But it's expectation versus reality. Okay, so open a new tab. We want proper comparables to an 80 meter squared property. Come on. Yeah, run the search as brave result. I am running the search. Removed. Oh yeah, and you have to be careful with this. I forgot about that. It's showing you removed, and some of them might not have sold, so then they're not comparables. Should be sold and then removed as separate. Like, I don't want to be like, oh yeah, read the tiny word withdrawn. You're going to think, oh yeah, that tells me that it's worth this. No, it doesn't. It didn't solve for that. It just has a withdraw there. They should be separate sections. Hope you guys agree. I'm ranting on a property filter here too. Hang on a minute. I've got something about the voice. Hope the chat voice is better. What's the problem? Like what I'm struggling with in live streams is I've recorded videos, and in fact, I did it today. I've recorded a Zoom call with this mic for a podcast I'm starting, and I've listened back to the recording. It's absolutely fine. And then obviously last week we had this issue, this echo thing on the stream. Maybe it's somewhere in my stream settings that I don't know if Paul can bear this. If it says there's an audio issue, probably can't bear it. I will message him privately. What is the audio issue? And in fact, yeah, you know, if anyone, I'll just send this link to people I know that won't mind just jumping on to test to tell me. Yeah, if there are any audio issues, I don't know. It's like I just did same as last week. I didn't know until the stream was finished. Yeah, I should do a test stream, to be honest, without doing so many, because I don't know where to look. Are the settings here? I don't think so. I don't think they're all in OBS. And I've just got the microphone is the only one that is recording. So it should just be my voice once. Last week we had all of these going off and they were like up there and I didn't realise, so yeah, and in fact, I did listen to it on my phone. Paul's just scaring me. I did listen to it on my phone earlier. Right, where are we? So we've got a property at 520. We're trying to find comparables for the 8. Hi, Surf Sarah. We're trying to look for the 80 meters squared up thereabouts. Oh my god. Comparables. Which is this one, Princess Avenue. Can I click on it? Why would you have to do 2 clicks? Is that just to confirm? Like for those people with fat fingers that accidentally click? Maybe. Okay, so 585. It's not telling the best story. Oh, that's because it's not particularly new. So, all right. So therefore, we're struggling to find like the right type of comparable here. So what I'm going to do is increase our distance. Search. We should have a few more to look at. We do. Again, I'm not getting past the 90, but I know there's more than 90 available. Sorry, 90. I know there were ones. Okay. I've increased the radius. That shouldn't. Oh, I'm going to have to do a workaround. I'm going to have to say, well, now show me the lowest surface area. I mean, this is ridiculous. Yeah, it literally wouldn't show me this before. That's a new one, 600 grand. Comparable. Is it modern? It's okay. Yeah, basic level of modern refurb. Very basic, though. We would do a higher standard as a flip. So it's like kind of buy-to-let type stock. And so probably would return more than that. 650. Hello. What about this one? Is that a worthy comparable? No, it's not. What is it? It's a maybe it's just a better area. I don't know. Hang on a minute. February 25. What? I didn't ask for that. 12 months. Ugh. This software. But I need to calm down because it's probably not all the software. A few things go wrong and I panic. Which is not where we want to be. Okay, anyway, this one doesn't look right either. So, yeah, we're going to click off that. And then we're going to go back to this. Hey, Lane, same stuff. Okay, goodbye. Next one. Different one. Worcester Gardens. Try getting an Italian to pronounce Worcester. Which are you? What's this story? No offense, Italians. I'm sure you can take a joke. I actually think Italians are really cool. They've got the best food in the world and good life expectancy and beautiful country. But I don't know what it's like to live there. But yeah. Right. To get to advert details first to have a look at it inside of this and see, not a great deal. It doesn't need a heavy river. It's a sort of basic kitchen bathroom put in. But you'd rip it all out because there's not really high enough standard. All right, we're looking for 76 square meters. Sorry, again, I've forgotten to. See, in Property Engine, I was able to default this search to like how I like it, sort of straight away. Don't ask why I have to put in a new tab. You just do, because when you click back, it then thinks you've gone back to the search, and you lose the property you were referring to. So this is good now. Okay, right, fine. That sounds good. Oh goodness me, I've just got insanely hungry. It's coming up. I might need a snack break after this property. Sorry, when I say snack break, you can't hear me, can you? Snack break. Right. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna go for the highest surface area. Do it. Yeah. Oh my gosh, hello. Gosh. Starting to get stuttery. The old laptop. Oh, bless it. It's 2.5 years old. It's getting on a bit. We were saying 76. Oh, again, it doesn't show more than 2 rows. That's ridiculous. Got a microphone there, very sensitive, don't shout. But that, I'm sure it's good compression on it. That is absolutely ridiculous. You can only scroll down to a certain level. I'm going to have to do smallest surface. I mean, it's just they should be embarrassed at this because they've got loads of resources and they charge £250 a month for this stuff. Oh my god. So yeah, taking the piss to be honest. So why? Hang on a minute. Removed. So the property we're looking at has been removed. Oh, sold. Oh, see, I'm not in the zone. It's sold. So we don't need to worry. Right. Tell you why I'm not in the zone. Snack break is looming. Come on then. See what I can do. Dropped it. This is a Melton Mowbray pork pie for a quarter of it. Welcome to Little England. better be careful what I say here. I've actually had a live stream taken down because I said assisted sale guy with emphasis on the start of that word. I mean, if you two weren't American, I'd argue that I was talking about a donkey. You might not want to hear me eating, actually. Up to you. You've got the choice to mute the volume. That's a lazy street then, Coding Gardens. Let's have a juxtaposition. Looks like a sodding plot of land. Anyway, 114 square meters. That's a big one. This is probably going to be a bit too expensive. It's tired. It's tired. It looks potentially a probate. Especially with the easy hold handles here. This looks like a probate. Sad, isn't it, really? Okay. I'm really wasting my time on all this stuff. Versus property and so one of the neighbours is sold. No, I didn't mean that. I meant this. Not Martin. How about this one? Not Martin. Alright, let's go for a little bit. It looks like there's not enough comparables. Oh, hang on. Yeah, why do you have to sit there and then search? Yeah. Nope, nothing. Okay, sorry, Colin. Sorry. Nothing for you, Colin. Right, we've only got 15 minutes to find a good property. Let's get serious now, guys. Let's find the one. This is why every time I search taking into comparables, I'd have to go back to advert details, then search. Right, yeah. I had this one last time. Did this turn out to be my work with me Wednesday? No, it didn't. But could it? Yes, it could. This could be the winner. The winner for Wednesday this week could be this one. I do seem to remember. Is it in my pipe? Oh, it's not in my pipeline. Well, then I obviously evaluated it last week. Check out last week's stream. 22 Grange Hill. I was decided it's not worth it. So that's cool. Right, St Anne's Road, 430. I like that price. Seems like a good price to me. Vamos. ¿Dónde es Abby? I am el jefe. Soy el jefe. Okay, it's not modernized. We'll do with it. 65 meters squared. It's had so many reductions. Yeah, no offers accepted. That's a shame, but hey, what a difficult situation. 1st of May. Do you know what? They've rushed it. They must be looking for that quick sale. Excuse me. No, like this software is actually infuriating me. Anyway, that one's not ready. Comparisons too big. These ones are they're the same property as sold. It's 450s, therefore it was not refurb. Oh my god! Wait, I had to go off. Anything else? This is the one with the photos. Try that in the first ad though. See, it sold it. Well, I am to assume that the rest of the properties therefore not refurb that much as well, so we're going to have to go with a wider radius. Come on, you. Oh, so slow. Come on, laptop. Elderly laptop. Get your. Can't say a word. Can't say a word in YouTube. Get your bleep moving. Get the bleep on with it. Again, probably gonna get pulled, isn't it? 5 smaller. Just not enough information to go off. Also, this is all, isn't it? So that was agreeing. Yeah, no, that's withdrawn. No, not this one. Not gonna be this one. Come on then, let's get the next one. Do you know what? There's a bit of pressure on it now. Our streets, we're looking for our work with the Wednesday deal. It's like, well, if it doesn't come, what are we to do? Anyway, let's believe in the next 10 minutes that we can find something. I definitely have a drinking problem. Again, that's probably going to get pulled. Now, the most difficult thing about this live stream, apart from after finding even before finding the properties, it's actually staying on air without getting pulled down. Okay, 78. Right. Oh, do you know what? I just felt that. I'm obviously taking the mic, but I was about to say piss though. Probably can't. It's like, God, that's a lot. It's a lot of pressure and anxiety, and you're like, I have to watch every word. It's horrible. I just want to say whatever the beep I want. You know what it is. Okay, let's get professional anyway. So we want to look at the advert details because we want to look at the pictures. It looks like this is a modern one. Yeah, this is kind of more like a GDV comparable rather than like a property that we'd actually want to refurbish. I assume 450 is probably more like the ceiling value there. Yeah, absolutely. That one went for a bit more. Maybe it's just the area. It's not a nicer refurb. I don't know. I should put out a refurb in the other place. Okay, no, not that one. Maybe you can understand why, guys. Oh well, I suppose I could put. I don't even want to open it up in a new tab. But I wouldn't mind doing something like this and just increasing that and then having a look. Yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's 78 applicable, so it's around about here. They're all fairly similar properties, but no, these are too big. Okay, it's just the top row. Yeah. Nope, there's nothing that's gone for more. This is how simply I do my stuff. I just, ripples down. Just clear thinking, can I add value with a refurb? And then I'll try and agree it as an assisted sale. I don't know if that pork pie helped me or don't know what. Withdrawn 125 days. That's a long time. It's a freehold though. I was thinking, this looks like a leasy-weasy job. No. Kitchen's dated, bathroom dated. Yeah. Like, kind of would have looked cool when that was sort of a fashionable thing in the 90s, I want to say. So, okay, what just happened? Property filter, what? Just, I flicked. I did some sort of flick, and now you're back on the previous. What? Okay. Who the asked for that command? Who asked for that? Okay, anyway. Needs a refurb. So let's open up the comparables in a new tab. 5 minutes ago. Do you know what? Good feeling about this one. That's not going to take a while to refurb, is it? Come on. Oh no, they're asking too much, alright? Got nothing to compare it to. This is intense, but it's not about the destination, it's about the journey. It's anxious jumping time. Come on, let's get a deal. Come on. Has to happen. So, 89, isn't it? 89. That's why I use a square footage to be like, I need a similar property. Don't know why it's gone for 650. It's not even nice. That one's just, it's an old style property. I think that's always going to have its advantages. Now I can't bloody see the square footage of the other ones because of the stupid problem where it can only scroll down so far as it allows. Who the hell's going to watch this? Sorry if you're watching it. You have made a brilliant decision. That is what I truly believe. On top of the reality. Okay, so this one is no. No, I don't. No, based on my limited way of doing these things, that's we're not there yet. Okay, right, next one, Bellamy Drive, HS7. It might be the last one of the day. Right, this is the one then, isn't it? Bellamy. I knew somebody called Samuel Bellamy before. Samuel Bellamy. Sorry if I don't know what bad thing could go about him. I'm not going to tell any details about him. Oh, they're great photos, aren't they? Really interesting interior design. Where you walk into the property and they knock you out. Okay, right, yeah, not refurb, but not a massive job to do, really. Flooring, new kitchen and new bathroom. Probably no skimming. required or electrics or anything like that. So it's going to be like a 30 grander like max. So this is not going to be 20 grand. This can't be too expensive to do. So what are the comparables saying? This is in Stanmore, which is a good area. 80. Remember that, guys, we're comparing to 80 meters squared properties. But also, yeah, 3 beds. Right, it's doing comparables. So, yeah, this does save some time, understandably, but yeah, I will always compare to Property Engine now. So, if this is the first software I use, I'm probably like, yeah, I'll just get on with these idiosyncrasies, and it is what it is. And no, don't like it. I don't like it. Anyway, 80 meters squared. They're too small. I got this one. Okay, this first one was good. Not modern. This one. Not modern. How about this one? Also not modern, but like I'm seeing $685. Wow. Yeah, not that modern. I've noticed in Stanmore there's not a load of modernised properties. Kind of old people living in it and they're modernised it. Sort of how it goes. Yeah. Not gonna be this one either. So what I'm going to do therefore is go into my pipeline and I'm going to pick a deal that I want to make our Work With Me Wednesday deal. And I want to, yeah, okay, yeah. Okay, I picked it, this one. So, today's Work With Me Wednesday deal is, oh actually, it's best not to show the address, but it's this property. Okay, let's look through the pictures. There we go. So this property is this week's Work With Me Wednesday deal. I've seen this one up since September. Yeah, it sold and it didn't, and it sold again. That is really, really important, and they've had a couple of reductions as well. The market slowed, buyers pulling out. Maybe because their own properties aren't selling, because they're in a chain, or whatever the reason, we'll figure it out. So I actually, like a couple of weeks ago, I sent an inquiry about this, but nobody got back to me. So I think it's time to bring in the cavalry, guys. Can we get the ball rolling on this property? Because the comparables from my memory around 600 grams is 100 grams margin. Yeah. Again, I can't save the comparables, but I can double check them now. Let's have a look. Excuse me. Right. Come on, you. Right. Come on then. So what's the surface area of her? I was about to say the property address. I'll do that. My Work Me Wednesday colleagues get the co-sources get the full address, of course. Right, we're just doing highlights of comparables. I believe it's all gone wrong. I can't find the comparables. The thing is, because I obviously would have looked at it in September, so maybe my sort of reference point for comparables is slightly off. Let's have a look. Let's not panic. Oh goodness me, it's done. No, don't pull the thingy out. It's done it again. Well, I can't scroll down more than X amount of tiles. I mean, that should surely be a really simple fix, but I just flip it around, just go high surface area, just go from there. Aha, this one. 650. Modern. Yeah, I think this is the comparable. It's kind of, yeah, sort of basing off. Okay, so, yeah, really nicely done inside. There's an extension, though, which... So the address, something road, doesn't have an extension. So be careful of this before making assumptions. Show details of this. Oh, this is a nice comparable. 575 and internally refurb up to right. So this is the comparable really. Is yeah. Yeah, so the comparable is 575. So but obviously the property in question, it's been on the market 500 for a while now. Surely we can get down a little bit, promising a quick exchange. So if you believe in the plan here, because look, the refurb's not going to be large, 30 grand, okay. Work with me this Wednesday. Remember, there are not many other costs. We'll pay the solicitor fees and well, offer to pay some of the solicitor fees, pay agency fees. But the main thing we do is the refurb. So total cost might be about 35 grand. And then, you know, if it's going to go up in value at 30 grand, then that'll be our profit. So, and that's at this price. But we can negotiate them down. So if you've never, especially if you've never done this sale before, work with me on it. It'll be super fun. Stop scrolling around. But this is the deal this week. You know, yeah, obviously if you don't fancy this one, then you can drop me a follow and have a look around what's next week. But please DM me if you do want to work with me this Wednesday. We can split any sourcing or investment fund fees. Many. Yeah. Anyway, now we've got that done, and this one is going to be the Work With Me Wednesday deal. Okay, we are now finished with the live stream. Glad we were able to get it done with no audio issues, etc., etc. Hey, how's the switch to Property Filter going? Do you like it more than Property Engine? Not the software. I haven't adapted well. Yeah, I just think there's too many clicks. It's too many, and it's yeah. How would I summarize it? Illogical. Like, look here. You know, I was looking at comparables, and then you know, if there's lots, you know, like that, or even a mile, so there's going to be lots again, and you know, it's the results, right? So when you do it on the main page, you can scroll through the results. When you do it on the extra tab thing, wasn't happening, so that's another thing. And also, you can't save these comparables. Just scroll, you forget. Yeah, not the best. Anyway, yeah, thanks for asking, Richard. So yeah, that's everything, guys. I will obviously see you next week. Oh well, at some point. I am visiting my parents next weekend, so it's not going to be the time for a live stream on Sunday evening, because that's when I spend time with them. So the next live stream might be at another point in the week, on next week or something, to try and squeeze it in for you guys, so we don't have a 2-week gap, and for myself as well. I need to keep looking for deals. Right. Thank you. Enjoy your evening, because of course now you've watched my live stream, you can enjoy your evening. Before then, Day's not done, is it? Day's not satisfied. Right, let me shut up.